We want to add and subtract rational expressions, and we want to use that process in order to simplify complex fractions. In order to do that, we see that we have a minus sign and a plus sign in the denominator, minus sign in the numerator, and we have different denominators for the numerator. We have x and 1, and in the denominator we have x and 1. So what we want to do is treat these almost like two separate problems to get started, because we want to get rid of this operation and just change every operation to multiplication and division. Right now we have subtraction, division, and addition. And the way that we do that is we have to figure out how to get a common denominator for the numerator and for the denominator. So really, this 4 here is like saying that we have 4 over 1 and we have 3 over 1. So there is a 1 under here. This is like 1x, right? So we have to make this 1 become x, and the way that we do that is we have to multiply by x over x. And the same thing here. We have an x and a 1. We just have to change this one to get an x in the denominator, so we're going to multiply by x over x. And when we do that, the first fraction there stays the same, so that's just going to be 2 over x minus 4 times x is 4x over x. And in the denominator, the 2x is going to stay the same, and then we're going to add 3x over x. Now we have a common denominator, so we can add those together, and then we get 2 minus 4x over x divided by 2 plus 3x over x. So now we have a fraction divided by a fraction, and we want to use our keep change flip. So, and really what we're doing is we're just going to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. The reciprocal of the denominator here is x over 2 plus 3x. So that's going to get rid of all the stuff in the denominator, but in order to keep this, to make sure that this has the same value, we have to multiply by x over 2 plus 3x. So the reason that we did that is because our x is going to cancel our x, and our 2x plus 3 is going to cancel our 2x plus 3. And even in the numerator, we have an x, and then we have an x that all that stuff cancels out. And so what we're going to be left with is 2 minus 4x over 2 plus 3x. And then one last thing that we can factor out, we can factor 2 out of the numerator, and we get 2 times 1 minus 2x all over 2 plus 3x.